Hello and welcome to another episode of Retrospection. We're breaking out the handcuffs and manhandling our truncheons as we delve into the murky world of the criminal underclass with the biting socio-political film Boys in Blue from 1983. My name's Colin and I'm too young to be merged. I'm in the flower of my manhood. I've just come into my peak.
I think you've hit the peak. I think you're coming down the other side, aren't you?
Cheeky.
My name's Paul, and I'm not a great idiot. I'm a normal, sane person.
Well, that's a lie for a start.
Well, it wouldn't be the first one, would it?
No, it wouldn't, and it won't be the last. TMDB says Sergeant Cannon, Tommy Cannon, and PC Ball, Bobby Ball, run the police station in the quiet town of Little Bottom. When the station is threatened with closure due to a lack of crime, they decide to invent some crimes to justify their existence. When they try to steal a painting from a local rich businessman, they accidentally stumble across a gang of real art thieves who have just stolen £1 million worth of paintings. It's up to the two bungling cops to stop them escaping with a haul.
A whole £1 million?
£1 million. So this movie stars Tommy Cannon as Sergeant Tommy Cannon.
Yeah, hang on, I'm sensing a theme here. Go on.
Bobby Ball as PC Bobby Ball.
Yeah, keep going.
Suzanne Daniel as Kim. Roy Kinnear as Mr. Lloyd. Eric Sykes as Chief Constable Cranshaw. Jack Douglas as Chief Superintendent. And John Pertwee as Coast Guard. I had to go back and watch the film again to try and find where Jack Douglas appeared. He's the one that says maybe those two idiots were smarter than we thought.
Yeah, because he's not doing his usual shtick, is he?
I know. I saw his name in the credits and you could have heard the sigh on the moon.
Yeah, you're not a fan, are you?
Not really.
We talked about this.
He's my yardstick for determining when the Carry On films go downhill.
Yeah, but he plays this completely straight, doesn't he? There's no jokes at all.
Didn't recognise him.
Yeah, no. Who's the guy I'm thinking of that turns up later then? On the bike. He's got one scene right near the end of the movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure I wrote it in my notes. When we get there, I'll tell you who it is.
Well, okay. So it's directed by Val Guest.
Yeah, who we discussed in the previous episode.
Yeah, because this film is based on another film, right, called Ask a Policeman.
Mm-hmm.
And he wrote the story. Well, he wrote the script based on the story for this Will Hay film, right?
Yeah. Will Hay, for anyone that doesn't know who he is, was legendary British comedian actor from, the 30s, 40s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine using a 44-year-old property to make a new film. I'm glad that doesn't happen today. Oh, wait. He-Man is 43 years old this year.
That's actually quite scary, isn't it? To think that there's the same amount of time between He-Man and this He-Man, and as there is between this movie that we're talking about and Ask a Policeman.
Yes.
But yeah, it seems worlds apart, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
It totally does. Yeah. So before we get into the movie, maybe we should discuss who Cannon and Ball were for our younger and non-UK listeners.
Go on.
So they were a Northern English comedy double act who from the late 70s to the late 80s, early 90s were hugely popular.
Massive.
They had their own series on ITV with Christmas and Easter specials, which lasted for 9 years and could bring in 20 million viewers an episode.
I mean, that's a run, isn't it? That is a successful run.
Yeah.
We'd kill for that.
I know, we've done 10 years and we've got 2 listeners. And neither of them are us.
That is true, actually.
They went on to host their own game show, Cannon and Ball's Casino, which I don't remember.
I have no memory of that whatsoever. I think maybe I'd checked out of Cannon and Ball by that point.
Probably. And their own short-lived sitcom called Plaza Patrol, which I do remember.
I don't remember that either. What was that about?
They were security guards patrolling a plaza.
Makes sense, really, doesn't it? I have no memory of that. I don't even... If I've seen it, I've blocked it out.
I don't think anybody did. Didn't last long. They also toured the country with sellout shows and later moved into the profitable world of pantomimes. And there's at least one annual. Do you have it, Paul?
I don't have that. I didn't even know there was one. Ooh, I'll have to
there
be looking
was.
for that one then. In my annual
will
collection.
indeed.
I need a new edition, actually.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
As tastes changed and alternative comedy started to rise, their popularity lessened. I mean, there's a whole conversation to be had about northern working class comics and their replacement by mostly southern university educated alternative comedians, but that's for another podcast.
And for better people than us to discuss.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, I knew you were going to do that.
This was their only cinematic outing, and let's be honest, wasn't that successful.
It did a lot better on home video, didn't it, when it was released about 6 months later, apparently. And I think a lot of people think, well, it's been said that maybe it was because kids like Cannonball, so lots of parents rented it out for their kids to keep them quiet.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that I know that I saw this on the cinema.
Wow.
Yeah, and I
you know what,
I also know I rented it out as well.
It's very reassuring to know that all this time later, you still go to see any old shit at the cinema. It's nice to know it hasn't changed.
Well, for any of our Patreon listeners who listen to our What Have We Been Seeing episodes, you will see that is true.
Okay. As I mentioned, it was directed by Val Guest, who I would argue is undervalued as a British film director, although this film doesn't help and was his last directing job.
Yeah, what a film to go out on, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, he tries his best, but, with what he's got.
It's a weird decision to use a script from a 44-year-old film, though.
I suppose that they were looking for a vehicle for Cannonball to launch them into the movies, and probably Val Guest thought, I've got this knocking around, this might do the trick. I mean, it is very tailored to them, isn't it?
Yes, because we've both seen Ask a Policeman, and it's the skeleton of that story that is used.
Very much so, and other than Cannonball and one other performance in this movie by another actor that we'll talk about when we get to him, Ask a Policeman has a lot more character-based comedy in it than, not just Will Hay. It's everyone else around him.
Yes.
Is really, really good. Whereas in this, they're all a bit vanilla and bland, aren't they?
Right.
Yeah.
Have you any more info before we get into the film that we've just bigged up?
Roy Kinnear is in this movie, and he plays two roles,
Oh, I don't.
Tell me. He plays Mr. Lloyd, who is...
Yeah.
We won't give it away, but,
No.
But he's also the voice of the landlord, the pub landlord, in a scene when he called... And I think he's Irish, and he's doing a very, very dodgy Irish accent. But that role of Mr. Lloyd was originally offered to Ronald Lacey. So if Chelsea's listening, a bit of a mention for Ronald Lacey there.
Yeah.
So this movie was produced by Greg Smith for Elstree Productions. And weirdly, it was at that time when... You remember when cinema chains were involved in producing movies in Britain?
Yeah.
So this was made along with the Apollo cinema chain.
Oh, you remember them?
I do remember the Apollo cinema chain. I don't think we had one in Wigan, but I do remember... I think there was one in Blackpool, maybe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a weird moment, wasn't it, when British movies were kind of co-produced along with cinemas, because there were these big chains of cinemas all over the country. It was originally going to be produced by ITC Entertainment, but they transitioned into Central Independent Television. So they made it for Rank instead.
Certainly did.
Yeah. We're going to do the gag at the beginning, aren't we? I know we are. Val Guest, who we talked about earlier, previously directed Edward Judd in The Day the Earth Caught Fire, which is a great little British science fiction movie.
Love that film.
Yeah,
that's a good
so
film.
do I, yeah.
Yeah, should have done that.
It's a bleak ending as well, isn't it?
It is.
Very bleak.
Yeah.
It was filmed in Bedfordshire, Borehamwood. Again, it's a place that keeps cropping up in all these things that we talk about, isn't it?
I assume it's close to the studio.
I think it is, yeah. And Elstree Studios, among a few other locations. So a lot of these places, again, I've said it before, they're all quite near to where I am right now.
Oh, you could go on a little Cannonball.
I could.
Boys in Blue.
I could.
And do some location scouting. Take pictures of what it looks like now.
Do I have to?
No.
Thanks, because, it involves effort.
I know.
It's hard enough to do this, I couldn't find any budget and box office figures for this movie, weirdly. They're kind of hidden away. But,
I wonder why.
I know, but
Couldn't
as
be
you
that
said,
expensive.
yeah, the critical response, as you said, wasn't good. And it was dismissed as being a weak, old-fashioned comedy, which I suppose it does feel old-fashioned. It feels very 70s, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And it is a bit of a pale imitation of Ask a Policeman, as you said. Failing on its theatrical run, it was a bit more well received on video. But weirdly, I this is a weird fact. I remember owning a copy of it on video as a kid.
So you bought it?
Well, it was before the days of sell-through video, so I think that maybe my dad bought an ex-rental copy from the video shop.
Right.
God knows why.
You must have really loved it.
I think I did, you know.
Well,
I think I did.
okay.
And did you know the theme song at the end of the movie? Do you know who that was written by?
No, go on, tell me.
That was written by Bobby Ball himself.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know there was a theme song until I watched it this time. I think I used to always turn it off.
You call yourself a fan.
I know. Were you a fan of Cannonball as a kid?
Yeah.
So was I.
Yeah.
Unapologetically.
Well, I mean, we were kids. What do we know?
Okay. What about Little and Large?
I think I was a fan of when I was a kid of them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, everyone listening to this outside of the UK hasn't got a clue what we're talking about right now.
Well, I mean, Little and Large are, again, comedy double act.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what else is there to say?
Just look it up.
Yeah. I mean, there's a history of comedy double acts in the UK, you know, starting with Markham and Wise and then going downhill from there.
It's true, but there's also a history of comedy acts and comedy shows also getting a theatrical movie as well, isn't there, in the UK?
Yes, there is. I mean, Markham and Wise did 3 movies and a TV movie.
Mm-hmm.
The Magnificent Men.
Riviera Touch?
Riviera Touch and... Oh, no, The Magnificent 2,
mm-hmm.
The Intelligence Men and The Riviera
Yeah.
Touch. And then they did a TV movie, which was Night Train to Murder, I believe.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
You're lucky.
Oh, right, okay. To be fair, I don't really remember being blown away by any of the movies. Compared to the TV performance.
Yeah. First movie made money.
Mm-hmm.
Second movie barely made money. And the third movie didn't make any money, mostly because of lack of international sales and because the production cost increased for each film.
I think it's really hard to translate, you know, particularly sort of comedy double acts or comedy stand-ups or that kind of thing into movies. It's a very hard thing to do, I think. I mean, was even someone like Tony Hancock that successful?
No, the Rebel. I can't remember the name of the other one that he did. He did 2 films.
Yeah, and I can only remember the Rebel as well. But neither one of those was successful, were they? And he was huge.
No,
he was huge. Yeah. You know, and again there was the tradition of a TV comedy series being turned into a movie as well, which always seemed to do slightly better than those other kind of things that we just talked about.
Yeah, that along with the British sex comedies was what kept.
Yeah.
The film industry going in the 70s.
So it's a very tightrope walk, isn't it? This whole genre of British comedy that we're looking at in this episode and the last episode that we talked about when we did the Confessions movies.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and even more recently, well, I say recently, Guest House Paradiso with Rick Mayall and Adrian Edmondson.
Yeah.
Now, I personally love that film, but it didn't do very well.
And it's still going on today because I think that there's a Ghosts movie coming out. Based on the BBC TV comedy show, which seems to have been translated into every nationality going, you know. But
yeah.
So yeah, it's still happening. It's still happening. I'm just surprised that Reece Shearsmith and Steve Pemberton have never been tempted to do an Inside Number 9 movie. You know, like a portmanteau style, Amicus style.
Oh yeah, like
movie.
a Hammer.
Yeah.
That would be right up their Strauss.
Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for me.
All right, let's blow our police whistles and get on with the film. So we open with a jaunty and catchy tune and images of policing paraphernalia floating across the screen. Then we cut into a fast-paced art burglary. I like the music. Some great music. And you know what? It's all very exciting, this opening.
The opening's great. The music does feel like... The whole opening does feel like the credits to an early 80s Saturday evening ITV entertainment show, though.
Do you know who did the music?
Go on.
A guy called Ed Welch, who also did the music to the quiz show Catchphrase and Blockbusters.
Explains a lot, then.
And the TV show Thomas the Tank Engine.
Explains a lot. By the way, we didn't say it. It's a Rank movie.
Oh, and it certainly is.
Yep. But I like the opening music. It's quite jaunty and atmospheric and it's very spy, isn't it? Very, it wouldn't go out of place in an episode of The Avengers or something like that.
I was thinking Sweeney.
Yeah. It's a very Sweeney opening, isn't it?
Yeah. So they use do you still call them bin lorries in the UK?
Bin lorry, yeah. I can do that. Yeah.
Garbage truck.
Yeah,
to hide the artwork, and others pretend to be joggers, right?
Joggers, yeah.
Robbers as joggers, and then the
Robbers
artwork
as joggers.
This is a sequel.
I think that's the title of the episode, isn't it? Robbers as joggers.
Could be, yeah. And then the artwork is switched to a Mercedes. This blue car goes through a car wash and comes out white as the fake paint is washed away. Still liking this opening. Clever.
I love a car wash.
Even when you don't have a car, you just stand in it. Is that how you get your wash? That's the only time you take a bath in it.
I've always wanted to walk through one.
Your wife puts money in the machine.
Yeah.
Stand there.
You never been tempted to do that?
No, never.
Do you think it'd be all right?
No.
Do you think I'd get hurt?
I'd hope so. I mean,
I'd be clean though.
Maybe. You would be, yeah.
I'd be very clean.
Yeah. Yeah, inside and out.
Hey, it's the best kind of clean.
I suppose. They had a stripe and the word ambulance on the sign and some lights. Although I have to say, I've never seen an ambulance that looks like this.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that this would work, to be honest, but okay.
Yeah. And that's a big opening. Nice. Then we see Cannon and Ball as they try to sort out a traffic jam and move some cows.
Mm-hmm.
You need Clint Eastwood up here.
It's already apparent from this opening scene that we're not dealing with actors.
I'm going to disagree with you there. I think they're actually quite good.
Do you?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not sure about that one. But...
Genuinely watching it, and I thought, you know what? They're actually quite good at doing this.
But they're just doing the thing, aren't they? I mean, Bobby Ball's already pulling out all his signature moves in this opening scene, isn't he?
And are you going to say, what, so Bob Hope's not a good actor because he's just being Bob Hope?
I guess.
That's a character Bob Hope's playing there, and this is characters that Bobby Ball and Tommy Cannon are doing.
Yeah, I guess. It just I found it quite jarring, actually, a little bit. I eased into it as we go on. Trust me, I did.
Yeah, all right. So the costumes. Tommy Cannon looks great. His uniform is perfect, but Bobby looks like he got his from a joke shop, which is a visual reminder of what the characters are like.
Yeah, right? Yeah, with the big braces.
Yes, yeah, and the weird shaped hat.
Yeah.
Bobby Ball helps a woman, a blonde with glasses in a Jeep, move her car.
Yeah, I wonder who this is.
Now, and did you get it straight away?
Well,
I mean,
the very bad dubbing helped,
If I put a blonde wig on and some glasses, would you be like, "Ooh, I'd have some of that"?
Depends if you talked in a French accent, Colin.
But Lily, you're looking at me now. Stop it! Stop objectifying me, Paul. We've got a piece of meat. Knock it off. Colin,
I've been objectifying you for 40 years. I'm not gonna stop now.
Makes me feel dirty.
I know it does. That's why I like it.
Hey. So whether you realised who she is or not depends.
The dynamic between Cannon and Ball as well, can we just say, it's very much a bully dynamic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like you with me.
Hold on a minute. I did like the line. I don't know, it's not even a funny line, but just something about the way he delivered it made me laugh when he said, "Will you stop chatting that bird up?" It's not something you hear anymore, is it?
No, it's not. You're right. Yeah. So they help her get a boat out that's on a trailer. But it hits a car, which is owned by Chief Constable Cranshaw, although they don't know that yet, right? No. Played by Eric Sykes.
Eric Sykes is an institution at this point, isn't he?
Yes, yes. And he seems to be enjoying himself.
He does, and he can do this stuff in his sleep, can't he?
Yeah. Are all the police around here idiots? There's only us two. That explains it. My other favourite line is when Cranshaw, because he's annoyed by him because he's smashed his car up, and they go on about a boat and they're in a street, and he's like, right, I want your name and the name of your station. And he says, Ball and Little Bottom. I want a name, not a description.
I wrote that one down as well. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. Ah.
Yeah.
So we quickly learn they're pretty incompetent, right?
They are. We're laughing though.
We're laughing. Yeah, we are. Yeah. We're laughing. Yeah, you're dancing. I'm laughing.
I have to say that the last time I watched this movie was probably about 4 years ago, and I wasn't laughing.
Oh, so what happened this time?
Don't know.
Was it drugs? Drugs kicked in.
And I was sober, actually.
Was you?
Yeah. I don't know what was going on.
Maybe that's the reason. Last time you were.
I couldn't take it in.
It's just too much.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah. After your 15th Pink Flamingo.
Isn't that the club in Police Academy?
I want to know. I don't know about the clubs that you go to.
There is a Purple Turtle Club in Reading, you know.
Is there?
Yeah.
You been?
Oh yeah. It's not. Hang on a minute. It's
wow.
It's just a bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So back at HQ, Cranshaw is told about the art theft and that the stations have been telexed about it, except for Little Bottom, because they only have an answering machine. And then Cranshaw at this point decides that Little Bottom station should be merged with a larger one.
And this is where we get Jack Douglas playing a normal character for once.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is kind of weird, seeing him do that.
I mean...
You didn't recognise him?
As I said, no. So weird that he just slipped by me. Yeah. We say our villain's loading up and telephone an unknown person. Mystery ensues.
You know, one of these henchman robber people that we see played a KGB agent in Living Daylights.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know he's the villain. It's Russian.
Absolutely. I think he's dressed the same way as well in both movies.
Same costume.
Yeah, brought his own clothes.
Bobby and Tommy use their patrol vehicle to deliver stuff to people in the village, and part of the police station apparently is a grocery store.
Yeah, I like the line when they're talking about the delivery. Is it the car that they use? And he says, you only use it when you're taking a bird out. And he says, so I'm on the job, aren't I?
Yeah, you seem to like sentences that have the word bird in. That's the second time you've referenced
Well, I don't,
it.
you don't hear it very often anymore, do you?
You should bring it back and see how it goes.
I'll try. Shall I try at work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how that Next goes. Monday.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Unemployed.
So we meet Kim. Not seen her before in the film, have we?
Oh, of course not. No.
No. Who Bobby manages to get her to get some stuff from the top shelf.
Yeah, and he...
Why does his work ethic remind me of you?
Whoa there. What are you... I went on cowboy then.
Are you on a horse?
I've got to say that this one scene is full of more jokes than the last 10 minutes.
What? Really?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
That's not denigrating the last 10 minutes. There were jokes, but I'm just saying that this scene is funnier.
Yeah, yeah. So Cannon says they need to find out if there's any newcomers in the village and check them out so they may be connected to these art thefts. We also get a comment about a flying saucer that's been seen in the area and a headless horseman. Bobby starts a poem about the horseman but doesn't get to finish it.
Yeah, no, this is the same poem from the Ask a Policeman movie, isn't it?
It is, yeah. We get all the catchphrases. Rock on, Tommy. That'll do for me, cocker.
Yep.
But no, I'm getting a headache. There we go.
All things you've said to me, Colin.
Yeah. Yeah. Although a bit weird saying rock on Tommy to you when your name's not Tommy. But to be honest, I forget what your name is.
That's your age playing up there, isn't it?
Oh, should we mention that this must have been when they were still talking to each other? Because at some point, Cannonball did stop talking to each other, except on stage.
Yeah, they did have a bit of falling out, didn't they? Which is always sad to hear. Yeah. I suppose we should also just briefly touch on the fact that one of them isn't with us anymore.
Well, they never lived with us.
In some ways, they did when I was a child.
Has he moved out?
He's moved out. Yeah, no, he's fully moved out. Yeah. Bobby Ball passed away during COVID, didn't he?
He did, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did it? Was it during COVID?
Yeah,
You sure?
I'm pretty sure it was during COVID. He was another one of the ones that passed away in the same way that COVID also took away from us Eddie Large and Tim Brooke Taylor from the Goodies.
Was it? And I didn't know COVID was an illness that only affected comedians that were in double acts and triple acts.
Seems to be, doesn't it?
I didn't know that was a symptom.
I mean, technically we're a double act, but we're still here.
Yeah, but you did have COVID a few times.
Three times, yes.
So
it tried.
So it did.
It really tried to finish me off.
It's just like, they're not funny enough. Don't kill him.
They die every time they do an episode. They don't need to die. Yeah.
The podcast is painful enough for them. So we learn about a new person called Mr. Hilling who has moved into the neighbourhood, but the estate agent warns them that the police are coming. And we do this scene in kind of a parody of Dragnet, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mr. Hilling doesn't let them in, right? Ooh.
No.
And he makes a call as they leave. Cannon is suspicious and decides to come back at night.
Yeah, this movie has a very loose understanding of what police procedure is, doesn't it?
It's the 80s. This was okay.
Yeah,
They're all doing it there.
They're not doing research. That's all.
No. This is the 80s, and this was what police work was like.
Probably, yes.
Because Bobby, dressed in black, and Tommy break into the place at night, right? Comedy ensues.
Yeah, we get a good old-fashioned copat joke.
We do, yeah. And sequence of comedy breaking with some more great music.
You know, this whole sequence, I thought it harkens back to kind of like the silent era a little bit, where it's just them being funny but without dialogue. And in fact, it reminded me of that famous Inside Number 9 episode. I think it's the very first one where they're breaking into that house.
That's still my favourite episode.
Yeah, it is the best one.
Of Inside Number 9.
It is the best
one. It's amazing.
Yeah. Did you see the similarities as well then?
No, but I can now that you've pointed it out to me. Yeah. They wake up the owner, who comes out with a shotgun, and he sends them packing and claims he'll report them in the morning, right?
Do people in the countryside really carry shotguns?
Why don't you go out, break into a farm and find out?
Well,
report back.
I do have a story about that. When I was a kid, I used to go on long walks with my dad in the countryside, and we went for a walk. And my dad was terrible for thinking, oh, we've got a shortcut here. Let's go this way. All right, here we go. We're walking across a field, which was owned by a farmer. And the next minute, there was a Jeep coming the other way towards us. And the farmer was leaning out of the Jeep, with a shotgun in his hand. And my dad went, head back to the woods. Let's go this way.
So, that answers your question then, doesn't it?
I guess so, yes.
I mean, there had been a spate of cattle rustling in the area at the time, and that was your hobby.
I never rustled them. I don't know where you started that rumour from.
You just tipped them over.
Well, it's what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently.
I never did any cow poking, though. Trust me.
Okay. I'll have your word for it. Evidence would say otherwise.
What evidence?
Oh.
Milky Udders.
Yeah. Wasn't that your nickname at school?
Oh, here we go.
Two comedy constables receive a letter from the chief constable saying that Little Bottom Station is no longer needed as they don't have any crimes and should be merged with another subdivision, which is something our heroes don't want.
Yeah, I like the line, I've had an idea, and then the other one goes, no, you haven't. It's so very, very familiar to me, that line, Colin.
Is it? I know what we should do for a podcast. No, you don't.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah. Bobby comes up with the idea of asking Mr. Lloyd about Hilling, as he knows everybody in the village. Hilling watches as Cannon and Ball arrive at Mr. Lloyd's because he's sat outside in the car. What is going on? And then we get this scene with Mr. Lloyd. And it's kind of hard to summarise a scene when nothing seems to actually happen in it.
I mean, we do get a line that you could only do in 1983 when he says, how about a bit box fizz? And he says, I prefer adamant myself.
That is true.
That does ground it in a particular era, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And well done for referencing a line that doesn't include the word birds in it.
I tried. I did my best.
Yeah,
thank you.
You did, yeah. We learn that Mr. Lloyd has some paintings.
Yeah, he says, I like that one the best. Why? Because it costs a bloody fortune.
Bobby gets sloshed on champagne.
He does.
And we learn that a TV is portable if you have somebody to move it for you.
Yeah, that's kind of funny, isn't it?
It is funny, yeah.
Do you see the end of the scene when he says, you bring it back down now?
Yeah. And the look he gets.
Yeah. Roy Kinnear is sleepwalking through this as well, isn't he?
He is, yeah. Hilling sees them leave and radios his cronies, or at least that's what we think is happening.
Mm-hmm.
The robbers are going to move the paintings at sunset. I always like a good sunset painting, so, that's nice. Cannon thinks that if they find a stolen painting, it'll stop them from being closed down. His plan is to get Bobby to steal the painting and plant it down at the cove, and then Cannon can find it.
Good plan.
It is, yeah. But Bobby says he's stealing nothing. There's a knock on the door, and it's a Coast Guard. Apparently, Pertwee thinks he's in a different film.
No.
Because he's turned up to 11.
This is John Pertwee, and he's the best character actor ever. This little bit suddenly lifts the movie for me. When he's on screen, and he is the other actor that I was talking about at the start of the episode. He is the one that I think every time he touches, he does these kind of little cameo roles. He does it all the time in Carry On movies as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, get a room.
He'll come in. I love a little bit of John Pertwee. He just comes in and he just lifts everything just by being there. And he's got so many great lines. It's like a monologue, isn't it, that he goes into? He
wants to put a lamp on top of the police station so that the lighthouse keeper, Alf, while away, can see the... I don't know why I'm explaining this. It's nonsense. So that Alf, while away, can see the lamp. And while the lamp is burning, he knows his old granny is still alive.
You buy it, though, don't you? Just because it's John Pertwee.
Oh, yeah, go along with it's fine. Yeah. It's supposed to be stupid. I mean, that's the point, right? Because that's the face he pulls when he's leaving. You can't believe these two idiots bought this.
Yeah, he kind of he almost looks at the camera, doesn't he?
I think he does, because it wouldn't be unusual, because there is another look at the camera.
Yeah, which is even funnier actually than this bit. Yeah.
So Bobby agrees to steal the painting while he's on his date with Kim, and Tommy gets a witness.
Yeah, and this is where he wakes up the guy, isn't he, and says, "I need you as a witness." And he says, "I haven't seen anything." And he says, "I haven't shown it to you yet," which made me chuckle.
See, you've been, you've talking this down at the beginning, but as far as I can gather, you've been reciting the lines and chuckling all the way through
I did point out to you that the last time I watched this a few years ago, I didn't find it funny.
Yeah, and the reviews for this are scathing.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I looked at some of them.
They find the box on the beach. Tommy and his witness Fred take it back to the station because Tommy thinks it's the paintings that Ball has stolen. And he's in mid-call to the chief constable, but it turns out that Bobby didn't put the box on the beach, so they open it and find actual paintings. Yeah. They found the real stolen paintings.
They did.
As they're talking, a trapdoor opens in the floor and the paintings are swiped.
Which they don't see.
No, because they hear a scream and a knock on the door. Ooh. Who is it, pal?
Go on.
It's Kim. She faints and falls through the doorway. She says she's seen the Headless Horseman.
Suzanne Danielle did have her 15 minutes, didn't she? I mean, she's in arguably one of the worst Carry On movies ever.
Which one?
Carry On Emmanuel.
Well, that I don't think there's an egg. Well, I guess if you include Carry On Columbus, which I don't technically, but yeah, that's pretty much the worst one. It is, yeah.
And I think she wasn't she? She used to turn up on 3-2-1 a lot, which is that game show that we talked about on a previous episode.
Why does that keep coming up of all things?
It's like Kevin Bacon, isn't it? Everything's linked to 3-2-1 somehow.
Do you think it is?
It might be. Yeah. Well, it was like one of those clues, wasn't it?
Maybe that's the Matrix.
Yeah. And I think
maybe Dusty Bin is God.
Possibly. He is God. She's also got a tiny little part in Flash Gordon as well.
What does she play in Flash Gordon?
She's a serving girl, I think. She's the one that Dale gets drunk in her place.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Well, they take her home.
They do.
Driving back, Bobby slams on the brakes. I did laugh because we get a sound effect of slamming brakes, but the scenery doesn't stop moving.
Just go with it.
Right. They see flashing lights in the darkness and start to panic. It's the flying saucer.
I think the Headless Horseman thing worked better in Ask a Policeman than the fake UFO thing in this movie.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. They go back because it's a really low-flying saucer.
Very low, yes.
Yeah. They go back to the station. The superintendent calls. He says that Custom and Excise have reported a strange light in their area, and it could be a signal for bringing something ashore. They give Tommy the location of the light. Tommy looks up the light location using a map, but the Coast Guard turns up, interrupting him, saying the granny is gone, so he wants to take the light down.
Pertwee's back. Can we get a mention of Blackpool?
We do.
Don't see that very often.
Good.
Yeah.
No, it's your favourite place, isn't it?
It's one of my favourite places. Nothing wrong with Blackpool.
It's your favourite
Oh,
place.
you love a bit of Blackpool as well. You know you do.
I do. I've got cine footage from 1980 of me in Blackpool.
Yeah, there you go.
And Alton Towers, when it was a tent and a parrot show.
Wow.
It just opened.
Wow.
It was mud, a tent, and a parrot show.
Did you have fun?
Yeah. There's a few little things that you could squirt. You squirt a hose thing at a ball and try and get it around something. So there's things like that. But it wasn't what it is today.
Simpler times.
Became.
Simpler times.
Very. Very. But then a brick is chucked through the window.
And he says, a Chelsea playing today?
Did you pay the window cleaner?
Again, it's funny. Yeah. It is funny.
Yeah, it is. The brick has a note that says, stay out of this or else. Tommy realizes that the poem of the Headless Horseman is the clue, but Bobby has forgotten the last line. This one line that can solve everything. So Tommy takes him back in time to when Bobby first heard the rhyme to try and help him remember it. And he does. By Jove, it's about the Devil's Cove.
This is the other moment where they break the fourth wall, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah, because Tommy's talking and Bobby just stares at the camera.
Yeah, he gives it a look.
This guy's an idiot. Yeah, it's good. They head there and two men see them approach, leaving two boxes behind. Now we also see the Coast Guard, who think Tommy and Bobby are the smugglers. They both head into the cave and realise the cave leads into the station cellar. But Mr. Lloyd is waiting for them at the station. He's the villain, Paul.
What a shocker.
Yeah, didn't see that coming. So Bobby and Cannon are handcuffed and the villains leave, but Tommy and Bobby manage to escape. They clamber into the police car.
Do you think this feels like a series of sketches sometimes?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that about the bit in the police station / grocery store bit.
It didn't help that it was shot like a sitcom as well.
Yeah, it's like a single camera shot, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Coast Guard have reached the cave. It turns out Hilling has been working undercover for the Art Squad. He's not a villain. Didn't see that coming, did you?
No.
Actually, I didn't. First time I saw it, I don't think I saw that he was not a villain.
He's not got much of a role, though, has he, really?
No, he just looks shifty, so there's not much to go on. A call goes out to arrest Cannonball in a police Panda, index unknown. They don't know the registration plate of the police car.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
That'd be a bit weird. Yeah, we've bought all these police cars. Should we write the registration plates down? Nah, we don't need that. Never come out.
It's never gonna be needed. So
no, we recognise them. They're the ones with the blue lights on.
Exactly. You know, the ones that go nah.
Wait, it's not a Bananarama.
Nah. Hey. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening. They see the villains and follow them, but the car runs out of petrol. Cannonball realise that it's their license plate that's being reported because eventually the police work out which Panda car it is. I don't know why. They hide it and commandeer a motorcycle and sidecar.
This is the bit with the guy, and it's Arthur English.
Oh, of course it is. Well done. Yeah. Yes.
And they say to him, "Where are you taking this pig?" And he says, "To see the Muppet movie."
That reminds me, I like the joke way back in the beginning about the dog and the cows, that he usually has a dog.
Oh, yeah.
But it can't go around corners.
Yeah.
But we don't need him because it's straight line.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in this.
Yeah, it's going up in your
It's going up. It's going up. It's going up.
Yes. Oh, we know where this is going, don't we?
Hey, I'm not giving anything away.
And the big reveal is that Kim is the female blonde villain in the car with the boat on the trailer.
Yeah, the most unexpected reveal or expected reveal since Rocketeers 5 minutes ago.
I was going to say it's the most unexpected reveal since you flashed yourself in
Yeah, but
Marks and Spencer's.
everyone's expecting that these days, aren't they?
That's true, yeah.
Oh, I'm walking myself into a jail cell here. What am I saying? I've never done that, Colin.
Bobby sees it's Kim and thinks she's been kidnapped.
Yeah.
So I like the chase, and I like that they fall asleep while riding the bike.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of Guest House Paradiso. Don't they do a gag?
Oh, the beginning.
Yeah, he does a gag like that.
Ade Edmondson falls asleep on the motorbike.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, reminded me of that.
Yeah. And now they're on foot chasing the boat and the Jeep.
Mm-hmm. This last act does feel like something from a 1950s British comedy, doesn't it? Like a carry-on movie that's got a bit of a chase.
But then they were all doing that in the 70s. How many of these films, whether it be like the Are You Being Served movie or whatever, did they always finish with a chase?
Yeah.
They all do. Bobby and Tommy steal a bus, the passengers get on it, and they're back on the tail of the boat and the Jeep. And somehow they end up on a racetrack. How does that happen?
I don't quite know, but do you think most of the budget went on this racetrack sequence?
No, because I think Leyland paid for it because every single car is
it really?
one of them. They're all the same cars. The Panda car that they're using, they're all those.
Yeah, I can imagine that this movie was financed that way, can't you?
Yeah, definitely. Because British Leylands were a car manufacturer at the time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tommy and Bobby convince the chief constable that they are not the criminals and showing the paintings. They're not arrested, but are suspended from duty. But they'll be back in Boys in Blue 2.
Or not. It's a one and done, Colin.
It is. It certainly is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we said about this podcast, wasn't it?
10 years later, we're still here.
146 episodes ago. It's one and done, Paul. Just do one.
140, 170, Colin.
Is it under? Oh, I lost count. I wasn't awake for some of them.
This is 174 episodes.
174?
This is episode 174. This is how long we've been doing this.
Doesn't it make you feel old?
There's no more time to wait. They got to reach a conclusion. Do they love or do they hate? What's their bloody resolution? A hit or a miss. A hit or a miss. Did what they watch create a grin? Or did they stand to lose out? Did they want to chuck it in the bin? Or bellow a rejoicing shout? A hit or a miss. A hit or a miss. What is the final word? Should it be deeply buried in a pit? A delicious delight, or is it tangly turd? Let's listen to Colin and Paul talk shit.
So, Paul, what did you think of The Boys in Blue?
It's a nice jaunty tune. I like that. I was a big fan of Cannonball as a kid.
Yep.
I watched the shows. I even had some of the merch, I think.
Well, what did you have?
I got a Cannonball t-shirt.
Cannonball duvet cover.
I did. I know.
Cannonball pillow.
Yeah.
Cannonball condoms.
Hey, rock on, tell me.
They should have done, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
Why didn't they do that? That's perfect.
Yeah, that's the slogan, isn't it, on the box? Rock on, tell me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
no, the slogan is, I've got a bleeding headache. And they're never opened.
Yeah, that would be more likely for me.
Yeah.
And I went to see this in the theatre with my dad when it came out.
Outstanding.
I know. In fact, I'm sure that both my parents thought that Cannonball were hilarious, and so did I. Then I saw it again a few years ago, and I was thoroughly bored. Didn't laugh once. Don't know what it was, just didn't do it for me. Wow. I remembered it as I was watching it, all flooded back. You know, and I remember seeing bits and finding it funny at the time, and it just didn't work. Maybe it was a case of outgrowing it, maybe, I thought. Possibly. You know, it was the kind of thing that made a kid laugh, but didn't make me laugh as an adult.
Right.
But you know what? Watching it this time, a curious thing happened. Maybe it was just a case of catching me at the right moment or the right time, but I actually rather enjoyed it this time.
Really?
I did, yeah. I laughed quite a lot.
Wow.
And very often, in fact, some of the guys are terrible. And Cannonball, I do disagree with you a little bit. I don't think they're actors, but they do.
I didn't say they were actors. I just said that I thought it was.
Well, they do their thing very well. They do their shtick very well. They've got it nailed down to a T at this point.
They were believable.
Yeah, and there's something quite endearing about them as well that really stuck with me this time. You kind of like them, don't you? Especially Bob.
Yeah.
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 I think also the nostalgia aspect helped me a lot. I was feeling it this time. I had the nostalgia feels.
Yeah.
I do think someone coming into this without that history, though, might struggle with it.
I agree. I also think if I don't know if you, I think maybe if you're not British, you won't get it either.
Yeah, definitely. And you could say that for a lot of the British stuff that we take a look at, like the Confessions movies that we looked at in the last episode. I think a lot of people would struggle with those. There were quite a lot of good lines peppered through this movie, more than I remembered.
Oh.
I don't think it's as good as Ask a Policeman.
Interesting.
And I can see why this didn't light up the box office at the time, because I think maybe there was also that aspect of, why am I going to pay to go and see Cannonball when I can just wait till Saturday night and watch them on TV? Do the exact same thing that they're going to be doing in this movie. Maybe there was a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I do think if this was a weekly half-hour comedy series featuring these characters and this setup, I think that would have worked better than a movie.
Maybe that's what they tried with Plaza Patrol.
Yeah, but they should have just stuck with this. They shouldn't have done this movie. They should have just done this as a show, I think.
Also, Plaza Patrol's the 90s, so...
Oh, that explains a lot. Yeah. The big question is it a hit or is it a miss, right?
This is the tricky one. This is one of those films where our whole shtick gets put into question.
Exactly.
A whole shtick and our sanity.
Well, strap in. Here you go.
Oh.
I'm going to say...
Oh, you're not, are you?
I'm going to say...
You're a fool, Paul.
I know, but I'm going to do it.
You're going to get letters.
I'm going to do it.
Oh.
I'm going to say it's a hit.
Oh.
But with a caveat that I'm fully aware that it's because it's tickled my nostalgia berries a little bit, I think.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, you can picture that, can't you?
No.
And sometimes that'll do for me, Tommy.
Oh God, he's even quoting now.
Yeah. That's my view.
I do my pigging head in.
I know that. Go on.
Well, we discussed doing this film, and both of us embraced it with the kind of misery that you would embrace a exploded skunk. We thought, no, why we do this to ourselves? We don't make any money out of this crap. Well, why torture ourselves? We're not committed crimes.
Whoa.
Sorry, we've not committed crimes as far as anybody's aware.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. And so we thought we'd do it, and we put it on, and I watched it, and I laughed, and thought it was amusing.
Yeah.
Funny jokes. I for some reason, I think Tommy and Bobby are the new Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, and you don't.
Yeah, that might come back to haunt you. I don't know about that, but all right. Were you shocked that you found it
I was
funny?
shocked. Yeah, I was shocked about how much I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah. So was I.
And it flew by.
It did. It's gone before you know it.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Can I say it's a hit? Well, you know what? Yeah, I can, because the point of this is a hit to us in the way we watched it, not whether it was a successful film in the past.
That's the whole point of this show.
Whether it's, tweaked nostalgia nodules.
Exactly. And did it tick you all?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. It did. Yeah. Wouldn't watch them in TV, though. Not watching the show. That's terrible. At least I think it is. Now I'm questioning that. Maybe I need to go back and watch more Cannonball.
Possibly. Maybe start with that. I think they did like a Christmas nostalgic special a few years ago where they put a lot of clips together. Maybe have a look at that.
Yeah. Ease your way in like you do with like a drug.
Exactly.
Till it gets you hooked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, believe it or not, and I can't believe I'm saying this, it's a hit from both of us.
Woo! That's two Val Guest movies, one of which we thought was not going to be a hit. Both of them are hits.
Yeah, that's our credibility down the toilet.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many other Val Guest things that we could have chosen, and we chose this.
and some better ones.
Absolutely.
This is probably not the film that Val Guest would want us to watch.
I would not say that. Yes, I would say that. Yeah, but it's a hit for us both. So
Yeah.
You went out on a winner as far as we're concerned.
Yeah, we're idiots. Before we leave you all, we should say that our Patreon supporters now have extra material to listen to going forward. With each podcast, we do a supplement called What Did We See? We go through the films and TV shows we've watched between podcasts. It's more way back and freer than our usual chats. There's also episodes where you sit with James and try and convince him why a movie is good.
Yeah, and our latest one is The Great Escape.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about when doing this podcast. I'm slowly digging my way out. Like shuffling my pants with a little bit of soil coming out.
Keep digging.
I hope it's soil.
Probably not, actually. Yeah.
No, probably not. You can subscribe to Patreon for as little as $1 a month, or buy each episode at an exorbitant cost. What you could do is subscribe, download what you want, and cancel. I won't tell anybody. But from us, for now, it's goodbye.
Bye-bye.